So we're going to go back again. Greg Cosell, the guy that breaks down film for NFL Films. This is what he saw with Baker Mayfield. This is on the Ross Tucker podcast again.
To me, there's probably something off the field here that we don't know about. When I say that, I don't mean he's done something wrong. I mean just maybe attitude, things of that nature. There's got to be something like that. Because I think when you talk to coaches, they'll tell you that Baker Mayfield is very, very talented. Now, there's been a lot of talk about, he didn't fit into Kevin Stefanski's system. I don't buy that. In fact, I think that when I went back and watched Mayfield coming out of college, he was actually a precision player. There was a sense that he's sort of an improvisational, loosey-goosey player. That's not when Mayfield's been at his best, nor did he play that way at Oklahoma in that last year. So I don't know what happened. I know that they were lacking receivers this year. I know that teams started to condense their coverage and really squeeze the offense, the pass game, particularly on third down, where they were not very good at all on third down. And my guess is, without knowing what's in Baker Mayfield's head, that he just didn't feel like there were throws to be made, and he got stuck a lot. And, when he gets stuck a lot and he starts to move, I think the recklessness in his game at times comes out.
And again, G. Bush, when you hear somebody who watches a lot of film break it down, that's kind of what you saw from Baker Mayfield this year.
Yeah, to me, it's always been two things with Baker. It's not the fact that he can't throw the ball. It's not the fact that he doesn't have accuracy inside of structure. And it's not the fact that he doesn't have a strong arm. The thing that always got me about Baker Mayfield is pocket presence, and also diagnosing defenses quick enough. There were times where those two things led to decision-making where you just say, why would you, at that down and distance, why would you throw that ball? Or, hey, take the check down right there and live to fight another day. But there's times where, the coverage would dictate a certain thing. It was, when the coverage would come out in one thing and shift to another thing at the snap of the football, and Baker struggles during those circumstances. And sometimes when you look at it and you look at the way he throws the football and where he gets in trouble at, is the fact that sometimes it looks like he just doesn't know that defender was supposed to be there, or he wasn't expecting that to happen. And so, throwing with anticipation is a huge thing for a quarterback, especially throwing with anticipation when you're under duress. And that kind of separates the different quarterbacks and the levels. The great ones know where everyone's going. The great ones actually will know what you're doing. And then when you shift to something, they'll look you off and then throw right to the spot where they're supposed to where the ball has to go. And that's the thing about Baker, is the diagnosis of defense. It's making the decisions, and sometimes he hurts his team. I go back to the Green Bay game. If you just throw 2 interceptions, you're in it, right? Just throw 2. You ain't got to throw 4. If you throw 2, we right where we need to be. And that's the difficult part that hurts you all the time, is if you just keep the ball and you just become. And he did that in 2020. He did that well. He wasn't going to hurt you at the end of the season. He made the right throws, and you see how successful the team was. Sometimes I think he feels that he's a little bit of a gunslinger, and that can hurt him a little bit.